Okay, welcome back. I think we finally got it all working. It looks good on my side. There's like a 10-15 second delay. Does it? Yeah. All right, so yeah, it should be on the right stream now, hopefully. Mr. Buttram, welcome, welcome. And, ooh, ooh, ooh. There we go. All right, so welcome back. Um, yeah, still a little weird that my screen shows fully full size, but when I look at the YouTube like blast, I got letterbox bordering. Hmm. I didn't used to have that with Streamlabs. Oh, I probably got some other setting here on OBS not quite right and everything, but hey, welcome, welcome. We'll get started here in just a few more minutes. Give people some time to join up, look in, all that wonderful jazz. Let's see, so I did read, unfortunately, that I missed um, some information on the laser. So this was the laser that, not that price. I got a little bit cheaper on my flash sale, but this is basically the laser. This was the ad page, and if you look even through their product stuff, at see the glasses. So when I scrolled down after I had already, got it, and I did my initial just unbox just to make sure, there wasn't any damage that I'd have to worry about prior to the live. Bam. Without laser goggle. And I didn't see that before I had already clicked purchase. So, in the true interest of safety, now why isn't my on screen chat working right? Hold on. Refresh. Okay, that should. And I bet that's not gonna pop up here. But yeah, so I saw that without the laser. So in the interest of safety, um, we're gonna do like all of the build motion movements, and then do a controlled, as best as we can, testing of the laser, not to burn, but at least to make sure that it's getting like the signal from the board. Um, but I already have plans for an enclosure box. I've already got on order the. Why isn't this chat showing up on screen? It's like one thing. after another. I don't get this stuff. Anyway, so how do I do pop out? No, that's not what I want. Nope, that was an alien stream. Nope, that's not it either. Where's my pop out chat? Okay, hold on. You just have to look at me for a minute. I'll figure this out. All right, there we go. Pop out chat. Copy. Go. Base layout with cam. Oh, there it goes. Just takes it a little bit before it finally starts going. Hello, CNX Tech, Mr. Carl. How are you, sir? Andrew S is back. Minnesota Maker, welcome, welcome. Mr. Buttram. Is anybody? Not so far. Okay. So yeah, again, in just the interest of safety, you know, we're not going to do a full out laser actual like burn, but we'll make it do its movements, just do some basic testings. Like I said, I already got a plan for an enclosure box. I've already got on order the. I looked at the nanometer weighting, and I went to, was it JD Tech, JS Tech, one of the laser companies. Anyway, they had a really good deal on the right wavelength acrylic protector. It's orange. It was the only one that they sold that fit the nanometer rating. And I even called them just to make sure. I said, this is how much the laser has marked. You know, what's the one that, you know, I need to get? It's like 12 by 12 piece of, you know, acrylic. I'm going to cut off just a little bit and put it on the front, and then have a bigger viewing area on, you know, the top. And then I'm going to try to find a way as far as like extra safety. You guys know the dryer door circuit, right? It's basically a reversed end stop. Depress, close the circuit, lift, breaks the circuit, right? No, opposite, sorry. So that when you pull open the door, you know, it lets the light kick on, completing that circuit, and when you close the door, it shuts it. So I'm going to wire that opposite as a break, so that when you shut the lid, then the laser will actually have power. So that as a safety precaution, if you walked up to the machine and you pulled the lid up, it would trip that switch and kill the power to the laser itself. So that I've got that secondary protection, along with, you know, putting the exhaust fan and all that nice jazz. And then, so tonight's build is just going to be strictly the way the kit comes. I already don't like it, but again, it was a flash sale. It was really nice. I just don't like the wire management at all. And I did find somebody's modification kit that I really, really, really like. So I'm been printing out the pieces, and I'll show you guys what I've got so far. But yeah. Okay, so laser web. Oh, for the control software, yeah. This one comes with BenBox, and I don't know the exact firmware that's on it, but I've already been like looking around to just put standard was it laser Gerbil on it, and then do like a combination of laser web and or I think it was laser web that you can do the host on a Pi, so that I can have it connected like that and then set it off, you know, further out in the network, out in the garage, whatever, have a remote camera, watch it, and not have to have it like tied to an actual computer. And I've already seen the, what you call it? Yeah, it's the Streamlabs thing. I've already been looking at the Octoprint has a plugin for the better Gerbil laser thing, and it's changed some of the layout so that it would be more in line with laser application. So I want to check that out and see how that is. And if all else fails, I'll just take my laptop out there or get a small throwaway computer or hijack the kid's computer and hook it up so that it has a dedicated system to kind of run the laser stuff. But anyway, all right, I think I delayed enough, so let us I've restored it. Okay, let's go with our new and improved top cams. Bam. All right, so I'm not really going to be on it. You won't see me, that way you can get it. So I got little camera 1 right here, Raspberry Pi cam, kind of showing this side up at the top, and of course, new top-down cam right here. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys can still hear me pretty good. If not, let me know. Try to boost the mic. It is still over at the computer. Still haven't quite figured out how to get it over to here. Okay, yeah, that's my auto thing. All right, so here is the lovely box, and I'm sorry if it's kind of zoomed in, not the best resolution I could get this webcam to do. Like I said, the only thing I truly did was just open it for that going on. Hold on, let me see. And so I got some really crappy webcam. Okay. So yeah, wonderful inventory sheet manual. That's a lot of Chinesium, but I did find this part quite hilarious. Hopefully it'll fit in there. Right at the top, in here. Right wiring order. Very, 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 very important. Oh, that was kind of amusing. So you can see that. Not here. It probably didn't do it. So yeah, it even says in here, see the attached CD for CD damage. Otherwise, go to SkyDrive and download, but it doesn't tell you where to do the download. It says that there's supposed to be anti-laser glasses in that. They picture it on Banggood with it, but they don't actually include it in the box. Then box for all the laser engraving, basic walkthrough with the DWM control. So, but all right. So, of our lovely top styrofoam, and we have our 3 motor cables with it. It is a wire wrap, but it's not the hard plastic, and it's not the nylon little stretch. It's just wire wrap of an older type. But so 3 of that cable. Here's our control board. wonderful acrylic pieces. Wheels, screw pack, belt, tools. Here's our laser module. Itty bitty laser. I don't know if that'll. There we go. So it is a 450 nanometer, 3000 milliwatts laser. It does have the cap over it and a little fan. It's a big control box. Go from just 2-wire to 4-wire out. So hopefully that all works without any issues. We've got our US only polarized but not grounded AC adapter, 12 volt 3 amp. For driver number 1. Brush here. Wherever I put it. I don't know where I put it. Okay, step 1. These just have a lot number, their overall serial number, and then whatever that translates to. I mean, I've seen like some of these kits are showing off as like Alex Maker clones, and then they'll have Alex Maker like branded onto the motor itself, but these have that. All right, so we have our 2040 728 millimeter profile, complete with plastic wrapping and all the metal shavings. Only one side had the wrap. Okay, our 2020 181 millimeters. Plastic wrap on a couple sides with the metal shape. And finally, our two 2040 630 millimeters. That should be our nylon skating. Awesome, just a bag is Awesome. Great. Great side. It'd be nice if they could have like said what size each. Different. Guessing I'm probably gonna guess and what goes where. I'm not really seeing the manual. We're pretty resourceful. Hey, Ronald. Canadian Maker Project. Welcome, buddy. Oops. Crazy bag of bolts. Hey, no problem, Carl. You're back. You're back. Gotta go. You gotta go. All right. So they included enough belting, and it's already pre-cut. Wonder if they're all the same length. So we've got two at one length and one at the other. So be the y-axis. effects off on what I'm seeing. About motors. Or all three the same length, so that's not gonna matter. Alright. So fun. Thankfully it's only 4 corners. Yes, the build volume is going to be bigger than the camera can show. So, or I already know. Figure out something. Partners to get the aluminum profile for build to people in frame. All right, so they give us one spare. Profile. That's out of the way. I don't like this. T-nut or non-T-nut. Let me see. I'm gonna pull up the instructions here just to make sure how I'm supposed to put this directional 2040. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah. All right. Hook it on all 4 of the 2020. And then the 2040 goes on that. Okay. We'll do it first. Sure that it'll cover up you guys. Deep amount of guidance on this. Okay. Then it shows 25 to 20. Okay, so the frame can't even get it all into the camera. I'm touching the back wall and the bottom of the edge is just now showing up. Shift it all the way that far, then the front edge will come. So yeah, even sitting it sideways just literally fits on the front edge of the table. Right, the small camera. So yeah, front corner is like right at the edge. I literally like I'm finger space back little part here, so it's quite a big area. Pretty nice. In fact, that's maybe better. There we go. That'll help show. Okay, try that. Appreciate it, Plano. I know the camera quality is not that great. I'm still trying to figure the overhead cam why it's got such crazy resolution. I'm actually having it bounce between like one computer over to the other computer, not a IP camera. So, well, all right. Let's see. What's the next step? I'll just bring the mouse over. Did that. Well, why didn't you? These people, I swear. Aluminum material on that side. Yeah, that doesn't. That's not very helpful. The two M5 nuts. Okay, so loosen. They're just using straight regular M5 nuts, not like T nuts or other drop-in nuts. And install the control panel. Well, center. That. Lock it in. See, then they show in their picture after they've locked it in that this control panel piece that they just wanted me to pull is not there now. It's not even in the vid or in the picture. Oh, shit. Yeah. All right, so we got our square frame. Okay. Push M5 nut into the belt. So yeah, this is one of the things that I really like. So they want you to just basically drape belt in, right? Put an M5 nut between the belt and the profile, and take an M5 screw. Here we're just gonna create that tension. Basically lock the belt in. Again, this tonight is just about the build to instructions. And then all the upgrade pieces are done printing. Then I'm going to worry about that. All right, so that's in. Okay, so now we're going to do like these pieces. We go mirrors, or mirrored, installation, so that you can mount on the Y. All right, so why are you jumping? All right, so this is M5 by 30, one spacer, M5 by 10, wheel. Oops. Right. Yep, 6 times. Right. Do please let me know if you can't hear me. I'm trying to look over and see, but not a whole lot of chat going. Sure, audio didn't drop out or anything. We'll do the mirror. And not worrying about the acrylic, just or the peeling the acrylic blue protective. All this is going to change. Anyway. All right. Let's see what else we got. All right. Install motor. Wire down. Like that. Just right in. Not enough. All the others. Kind of nice if they would have just instructions had more information than just showing a screwdriver with screw and not saying how long. The if you want to follow along with the instructions directly, I mean you can. It's should be in the link down below of the video. Should have the link to the actual ad. Scroll about 2/3 down. Right underneath, I think it's like the assembly video. There's a link that says like how to get to the instructions. All right, there the motors are done. Okay, doesn't look like I missed. You just show me the end profile. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm supposed to put the wheels and then feed. Okay, okay, and then tighten up the other. Okay, so horsepower hand. All right, slide here. Okay, so hopefully you can see it. So we're taking the belt. Got to go under the first wheel, up over the motor tooth pulley, back down under the wheel, and then stretch it back out. Y'all didn't even see that on camera. I don't know what it is. All right, so we got that on there. A bit of time. So, thinking the end here, pulling it nice and tight. So it pulls against the motor. 5-nut. Look at the right here. Doesn't have to. I mean, it doesn't feel like it has a super tight to hold that tension. Nice. All right. So in the small camera, you can see now I've got my axis here, but we do have to tighten up the wheels. They are loosey-goosey. Wires. There they are. Yeah, I already see. I understand why the kit upgrade that I'm wanting to go to, why he put on there. Yeah, you need eccentric nuts. Right now, there's no way of moving these. I mean, the way they've got these wheels set up, there's like no way to really tighten them. That I'm seeing. It's just they're all the way tight. Still really loose. It's a flash sale. Super price. I guess yeah, I'm getting exactly what I paid. All right. RCCNC. How's it going, sir? Ow. Metal shaving. All right, so hard to picture. I have to look in the small camera up there in the corner there, but it's entire frame. Here's the front part of the Y motor, all the way back here. Get it back in frame. And just moving down at the very top edge of the screen. There's your other Y motor. They're loose, but there's no eccentric, spacers to do anything. Um, the edge is weird. It's not a V slot, but it's not a T slot. It's like they cut a small little, and it's not even an angle. It's like a lofted little tiny like drop down um, square notch all the way in the profile. It's like, but yes, the wheel basically rides all the way down into the the extrusion slot area, but it's not a V slot. I don't know if I can. Oh, shading. Here. All right, let me see if I can. Get the top down. If I can catch it with the light. Maybe right. I don't know if my finger shows it. It's like a weird little square drop down on either side. It's not at an angle, so it's not a V. It's not just a regular T slot either. I don't know what in the world they did. They did it on all of them. It's almost like they were trying to take out the sharp edge, but yes, the wheel rides like right in the groove, but it doesn't drop all the way down in it. So yeah, it's a little strange. What's up, Carl? Yeah, I mean the motion. I can. So it's riding. It's trying to pinch it, which it's not doing that great. The belt rides in the track, goes under this first wheel, up over the two gear, back under that wheel, and then back inside the slot of the profile. Let's see if I can. Yeah, angle is going to be horrible. There we go. So it's doing that. But I mean, if you see, like it wobbles. But that also might just because right now it doesn't have the extrusion that goes between the two pieces. You know, once I get this bar in, it may solidify it enough. I guess we'll have to. Yeah, it's got a weird notch side. It's strange. All right, so now they want the weird feet. So these little tiny pieces. That's the foot. Uh, it just screws directly into the ends of these 2040s. Doesn't look like it's doing much for the belt at all, other than right now being away. Or first. tension screw. If you don't get it just enough out of the way, and put this foot on here. That would have been a good thing to like make sure early step. And by the way, when you this bell, watch out. All right, last foot. Wait. All right. 4 foots are installed. Okay, dokie. Let's see. Oh, Carl, sorry to hear, but that's awesome that you got everything, the motion system going. That's pretty awesome, dude. Hopefully the belt shows up in time, but you know, I mean, you've already got a working product, so I mean, it is a tried and true. And if nothing else, just show the Squire as is and be like, hey, that was the last piece that we needed. It just didn't come in on time, but as you can see, compared to, you know, its full size brother, here you go. And then, I mean, that's a talking point by itself. I mean, people wanted to see kind of the inside, so I mean, that would give them an opportunity. You know, if it doesn't show up on time, you can still show that off at the same 2-for-1 deal. All right. So in the next picture they show, they took off the acrylic control board holder that they wanted me to put on. They don't even have the screws in the slot, so they did this thing like out of picture order too. Oh, all right. So let's get the last motor and this. The wiring down. Okay. Come on, you stupid. Alright, so now take those long bolts, put them through, got it. Okay. Put the spacers. Spacers. So if you were trying to do it in true pairs, don't even give me all the right ones. Hiding that I wonder if I got like some of these spacers in the wrong. Okay. Still have the test belt material, not seamless and a bit thinner than I need to wait. I wouldn't. Like I said, I would either leave it either fully finished or unfinished. I wouldn't do kind of like that pseudo, just because, like you said, I mean that would be a waste of a build tech sheet. There's no point in doing that. Come on, stupid mouse. Right. Wheel space, spacer wheel spacer. Then you turn around and that. And of course, you don't show what screw based on depth. Okay. Okay, so the holes are just a little bit off. So that'll take some. I'll just have to pinch it that way. Let's see. Yep. Light it on. This. Well, it's pretty effortless. Effort. Great. Sure if I need this. Deep print llama, hey buddy. Is this tension system effect? Sorry. Not even really having to screw down and put any pressure. And yeah. All right. That. Okay. And so I guess it looks like the last step really is to store. Don't want to give a lot of information about know, 2 more screws. So the laser control box plug into the board. Like, it would be nice to have like known to put 2 more bolts in the frame so I can actually like bolt it down instead of it just like laying extra. For right now, only thing I can do. We will leave the cable for the laser disconnected at the moment. Find the USB extension. Over there. All right, ladies and gents, I will be right back. Let me find a USB extension cable for all of this. Uh-oh. Well, I don't even have 12, so... But I'll be right back. Hold on. All right. Sorry about that. Got hit up with the wonderful kids. Hey, come say goodnight. All right, let's plug this boy in. All right. Have a red light. And sure, did we? I don't think I installed Benbox. Yes. English. Next. Oh, I don't want it on E drive. I want it on C drive. All right, so let's do. Stop. All right, I'm gonna build a new scene. All right. Good. All of that. All came from. Display capture. Add in browser. All came. Okay. Where's Benbox? Where did you want him to go large? Huh. Really? That's stupid. All right, so I was trying to show you that. There's the little cam, show movement. I was going to show you the bend box. And then I've got meat. Guess I could also try to do primary. And it's flickering out quite a lot. I don't know. That might be a little too annoying. All right, let's see if we can get bend box to work this time. It does not like to be on this other monitor. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so window capture. Play capture. Yep. That right there. You can kind of see what I'm doing on the bend box there. There we go. All right, now why the chat hasn't come back, I don't know. Chat box, refresh. Okay. There we go. Okay, chat's now finally syncing up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so here we go. English, serial port 3. Show changing that to 1000. Guess this is where I would full power them. All right. Hmm. Well, all right, so build manuals. Uh, check the Benbox software manual. So I installed it. Move your laser around 2.0. So that should have been moving it around. Nothing. Good. Two, five, 20, 20. I understand. Sure, my driver didn't get all jacked up. Says COM 3. Like it's supposed to. Okay. Gotta update. I don't want to update the firmware. What I've got to do first. Oh, choose the right firmware. Uh, um, right type for your board. N-box laser. Well, hell, it doesn't say anything on here. Well, that's awesome. If you don't know, contact your hardware vendor. Alright, people, lifeline, lifeline. Dude. Uh, to 1,000. 10. 2. 2, 3, 5, 6. Zero, 1. Alright, guys. Just watched. I know that guy had a weird whole thing, that Formachev guy, but they did a video here just showed swapping the different firmwares. Is that video? Is it? Here we go. Firmware for Banggood. That's the one. Okay. Changing firmware to laser Gerbil and vice versa. All right. I don't know if you guys can hear this video or not. I mean, there's a slightly different board. They've got Benbox already on there. There's an X motor. Is it timing out on you guys? Shouldn't be that much strain. Just change it over to purple. Probably need to see that one later. Wow, why is that? Crap. All right, so there's the Uno. I don't know if it's actually pushing the firmware or not. It's saying like it is, but it's spinning. Okay. Anybody got a yes suggestion? Anybody there? Maybe that. Get off of the window and all that jazz. Hmm. Still. Really strange. RCNC, if you or Carl have any possible suggestions on what else to do, because I don't know. It doesn't have anything in this manual that's helpful. It just says select the. Select the appropriate firmware, but it doesn't say what it should be. I can't tell if this is correct or not.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
They get stuck on the same chat from before. There we go. Starting to come in with. Hopefully that's working now. Hold it to stop and then restart. I don't know if it just like world happened. Immediately to 30-second delay. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna update anytime soon or help anybody, but yeah, I've got like. All right, Carl. To be honest, RCNC, I'm not even sure. It says in the manual for the Benbox software that came with it, right? Oh, this is how you move. Got it. How you control the laser. Preview start buttons. Debug, upload firmware, hidden interface. Got it. And it says check it. So there's 2 pages. So I looked at that. Matched all of these settings. Then it says for the software, connect it to the computer, and then upload firmware, like the first step. But it just gives you a whole list of them, and it says select the right one depending on your main board. Contact your hardware personnel, and then you should be able to start doing something. What's up, alien Josh? Can't get this laser to work. Yeah. I mean, that's literally like all the instructions connect. Now I don't know what I'm supposed to do. That's like the only two manuals that they give. The assembly instructions, which is just pictures, it's not even text. Go through all of that. There's that control board. Except mine doesn't have that button on there, whatever that second button is, because it's written in Chinese, so I don't know. And that's it. That's the last page right there. So then it says, "Oh, we'll go to the bin box." And then that's it. There's nothing else here either. If you go to the uh, Banggood page, I mean that's what I got is those two, the only two things that it says to get. But it says on here, don't update the firmware, but yet I can't connect. Then it's just, the picture of all the parts close up, and then everybody's saying all their stuff. Then if you play the video, I mean, like he literally, as soon as he's done, building it, he shows the board. Funny, it's the same one I don't have. And as he goes through here, I mean, what he loads bin box and then just connects. Like there's no delay, no nothing. And I already have that CH340 driver because of some other printers, and it's just so you guys see. I mean, there it is, USB CH340 COM3. Not like it's not talking. They just show installing the Benbox program. The link to all of this, it should be in the video description. But the link to this page, let me see if I can get it posted in chat. Kind of irritating. Just a little. Alright, hold on. Move all this stuff out of the way. What's that? I don't want you to go only to there. As you can see, it looks like it posted my channel link. When I click on it, it goes right back to my channel. Don't think that's what you were trying to do. Yeah, when I click on it, that's what it refreshed to. See? Right there. I clicked it, and then it just refreshed. Now it's like gonna loop on the video there. This is the other one that I was looking at. The firmware for Benbox changing back and forth between Laser Gerbil. I mean, yeah, it's the Endurance Robots group, but I mean, he showed it right there on the screen. I didn't know if maybe that would help be better. This still got nothing. I mean, there's no movements. I don't know if that would be, you know, I don't know. Guess I'll have to send my complaint over to Banggood and say, look, sold me a kit. It's fine. Follow the instructions. It's fine. Doesn't work. Got no movement. If I can even get basic movement, I don't even know if I want to try to plug in the laser and have it do whatever it's going to do. I don't think that's even safe at this point. But me, so if I can get all this working, this is the upgrade kit that I was looking at. So it's got nice big corners that are integrated with the feet, locking in the profiles. It's got the cable tie down screw, same type of design, but a little bit better managed. See the same basic thing with the motor, but it looks like it, and it's got the cable on the top this time. So it puts the motor on top, but it's got this dial right here with this threaded rod, which is what I'm trying to find, so I can attach the laser and spin focus. Won't be automated, but that'll help get, like, if I adjust something, that I can do that, and then do fine tune with the focus on the screen, or the knob at the laser itself. He's got a little bit different board, but I mean, that's not really that big a deal. See, nice big solid corners, nice profile, but I love it. It's already got a cable chain like designed into this, and little cable chain, little bracket holders. Here's the screw down. It's just that, and like I said, there's the motor, so it's got a cable chain ready for it. like the whole interface, all the parts that he put on his, and just like that wire management is just so clean. Now, granted, he's got a few loose ones right now, but I mean, like he's running this one, the motor wire through this part to connect up on the other side, and then run through the cable chain. So it looks more like that. Nice beefy like parts. I've got most of this all printed up. There's that little threaded rod, so you can put the laser right on this, and then it slides up and down in the groove, and then that way you can just fine tune with that piece. All right, sorry. All right, so Gerbil, download open build control software. Okay. I'd already been there once before. Laser web. Had to log in. All right, so laser web. It takes me to there's laser web 3. Oh, got laser web 4. Oh, so many clicks just to get to the right thing. All right, web's installed. Yeah, I don't know why it's like it went from 10 seconds now to 30. I don't understand. All right. All right, so I'm at least getting down here. It is saying Benbox laser. No supported firmware detected. Closing COM port 3. Unknown N115. Okay. Do I need to slow it down? Doesn't like that. Either. I think it's just because it's Benbox. Okay, that at least responds to something. Right now, it looks like it only likes 11.5 200, which is fine. This doesn't like Benbox. Yeah. All right, so guessing I'm gonna need to watch this one that says changing it to the laser girdle so that I can use laser web. Oh, research it is, which is fine. I mean, but I just need to figure out if it's actually like broken or if it's just I'm retarded when it comes to the software. Apparently, I just don't know how to do it, even though I'm clicking on the same 5 things that it said to click on. Oh. But by all means, please, you review this later, see this later, understand it later. Hit me up on the email, messenger, this video. I don't really care. Just y'all want to send something to me that shows me how much of a novice that I really am, apparently. Because this doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, if it was just a Marlin board, okay, I think I'd be able to. Yeah, no, I get you, RCNC. Um, Yeah, this delay is crazy. But so I'll play around with that, and we may do a follow up. But again, most of the stuff I'm just catching up on all the prints, and another one big piece finished to try to like rebuild the frame, get it nice and sturdy, done right, cable management, all that good stuff. But before I start tearing it down and rebuilding and doing all that jazz, I definitely want to make sure that it actually just works. Otherwise, that would be kind of a wasted effort to reassemble it the new way. So, um, with that, I'll go ahead and start research. We'll cut it short, 20 minutes early. That's not bad. Appreciate y'all hanging out, doing all this stuff. RCNC, anything you want to send me that would be more beneficial, if I need to truly just change the control board to something else, let me know that as well. I have a MKS S base 1.6. I've got a couple of these Melzy boards. Some say Trunksy, some don't. Got this MPK board. Look at the old Trunksy X5S, a spare one. Plus, I got my old one still. I got screens. I think that's all the extra boards that I actually have. Yeah, because I got a couple extra of the Melzy boards, like 2 or 3 of them. I even have the nice, though I don't have the cable to it, but I do have the MKS, full size SD card little swap over. Got 2 of those. Oh, I do have 1 extra board. Though I have no idea what it is. But it boots, it works. And it's got the same little USB pin cable. So, I mean, I got, full Marlin boards, if that would be a better route to go. Sure. You can shoot me on Twitter. But yeah, kind of where we're at right now. So yeah, if you guys got any suggestions, by all means, I'm open ears. I'll still try to see if I can get basic stuff working on this current board. And it partially reacts, so who knows? I'll figure out, and by next Saturday we'll figure out something. So, but again, thanks for hanging out, dealing with this craziness, and see you next week. Thanks, guys.